What's going on, guys? It's VIP here. The school just sent me this standard digital book player, and I'm gonna just be showing you guys like what it is and how to use it. Thank you guys so much for the love on the last video. I really appreciate all the comments and the new subscribers and the likes. The little comments really do mean a lot to me, and also all the subs, of course. I love it. Thank you guys.
Power cord operated.
All right, so here it is. Supposed to click each button before we put anything in it and kind of test it out.
Tone up. To raise the tone of the voice by one step, press the tone up button. There are 11 tone steps. The player will tell you when the voice tone is normal. Tone down. To lower the tone of the voice by one step, press the tone down button. There are 11 tone steps. The player will tell you when the voice tone is normal. Speed up. To increase the reading speed by one step, press the speed up button. There are 16 speed steps. The player will tell you when the reading speed is normal. Speed adjustment can only be performed with a book inserted in the player. The speed cannot be changed in button describer mode. Play, stop. To start or stop playing a book, use the large play stop button. When the book is playing, press this same button to stop the player. When you press play again, the book will continue playing where you last stopped. You may also press and hold this play stop button for 2 seconds to read the player user guide. If the cartridge contains more than one book, then pressing and holding the play stop button will enter the bookshelf. From the bookshelf, you may select from the books available or the user guide using the rewind and fast forward buttons. To exit the bookshelf and play the book, press the play stop button again. When you have explored all the buttons and are ready to play a book, insert a cartridge into the slot located in the front center of the player. Insert the end of the cartridge opposite the finger hole first. Push firmly to lock into place. There is a retractable handle that may be used to transport the player. You may store the power cord in the space at the back of the player when battery powered, or when the player is not in use. Fast forward. Press this fast forward button once to move forward 5 seconds in the book. Press and hold this fast forward button to move further forward in the book. The longer you hold the button down, the more quickly you will move forward. The player will tell you how far the reading position has moved. If you hold down the fast forward button for 10 seconds, you will advance 15 minutes in the book. If you hold down the fast forward button longer than 10 seconds, the reading position will continue moving, progressively faster, to the next chapter, where it will then move from chapter to chapter. You will hear a beep at the start of each chapter. If you hold down the fast forward button long enough, you will reach the end of the book. When you release the fast forward button after moving to a different chapter, the player will announce the name of that chapter and play from its beginning. If the player was stopped prior to pressing the fast forward button, you will need to press the play button to hear the book. Volume down. To decrease the volume by one step, press the volume down button. There are 15 volume steps. You cannot turn the volume off completely. Volume up. To increase the volume by one step, press the volume up button. There are 15 volume steps. Power. Battery charge remaining 25 hours. Battery recharge in progress. Power cord operated. Press this power button to turn the player off. Press the power button again to turn the player back on. If the player is running on battery and not playing a book, it will automatically turn off after 30 minutes to preserve battery power. Sleep. Pressing the sleep button once will play 15 minutes of the book and then stop the machine. Pressing the sleep button twice will play the book for 30 minutes, 3 times for 45 minutes, and 4 times for 60 minutes before stopping playback. Speed down. To decrease the reading speed by one step, press the speed down button. There are 16 speed steps. The player will tell you when the reading speed is normal. Speed adjustment can only be performed with a book inserted in the player. The speed cannot be changed in button describer mode. Speed up. To increase the reading speed by 1 step, press the Speed Up button. There are 16 speed steps. The player will tell you when the reading speed is normal. Speed adjustment can only be performed with a book inserted in the player. The speed cannot be changed in button describer mode. Player on. Press any button to learn about its... Please wait. 26. Books.
Butler.
Current position.
Chapter 2.
Bookshelf. 26. Books. 6, 4, 2, 3, 1.
Using the book. Using the bookshelf. This cartridge contains more than one item. You must use the bookshelf mode to listen to them. Note that the player calls every item a book, whether it is a book, a magazine, some information, or a set of instructions, like these. To get to the bookshelf, use the large square green button just above the cartridge slot. That is, the play or stop button. Press and hold this button until the player beeps and announces bookshelf. The player will announce how many books are on the cartridge and will then announce Book 1 and the title. In this case, it's Using the Bookshelf. It'll sound like this.
Bookshelf. 17. Books. Book 1.
Using the bookshelf. If you want to hear the rest of the list, tap the forward button once and the player will announce the title of Book 2. Keep tapping forward until you've heard all the titles. Tap the rewind button to go backwards in the list. When you hear the title you want to listen to, simply tap the play button again and that book will start to play. To hear a different book, you must go back to the bookshelf by, again, pressing and holding the play button until it beeps and says bookshelf. Once you're back in the bookshelf mode, just tap the forward and rewind buttons to hear the numbered list of books. If you have questions about how the bookshelf works, ask your reader advisor. Happy reading.
Alright, right now I'm listening to this book called Butler, written by this girl who's at the Trump rally. It's about him, how he dodged a shot, and how important stuff like that is for our country. I'm only in the first chapter. But, and then these are the little cartridge holders. Just give me that guy here. Boom, boom. This is cartridge. It has about 20 books on it, I believe. And then this is the braille side. So you put it in this way. And then I'm gonna listen to books. I know you guys are pretty jealous. Sorry, I can't give you one unless you're blind. I believe all blind people in the state of Iowa get one if they would like one. So definitely recommend checking it out if you can't see. Trying to put this in here, but it's not going. And then you put it in the back, just like that. Thank you guys so much for watching the standard digital book player review. I highly recommend it to people who can't see very well. Thank you guys for all the love and support on this journey. Make sure to like, comment down below if you would use this. Subscribe if you're cool, and share if you think the sky is blue. Remember, Jesus loves you, and so do I.